Okay, here we are after a couple more hours of working on the seats, kind of fine-tuning things. I think I've finally gotten pretty close to where I'm going to end up at. Pretty happy with the way everything's working right now. A little bit more room would be nice, but one of the things I don't like is this radius is kind of small, but I kind of sat in it and had somebody mark where my back of my shoulder was, and that's kind of where it ended up at. But I have kind of thought about maybe even bringing this top up here and kind of putting a crown in the middle or something along those lines. Haven't gotten that far yet. That's certainly an option. But as you can see, I'm going to sit down here in the back seat. This works out pretty good. Got plenty of room for your feet and everything else. That's fairly comfortable, and I think there's plenty of room for an ice chest back here too, which has been something I've kind of struggled with the whole time. As you can kind of see, I've tweaked the controls a little bit, but this all works out pretty good actually. As you can see, I end up sitting right behind the steering wheel, which works out, and there's just enough clearance here. I've kind of shimmed out the control. I'm not sure if you can see, but very high tech. I put a couple of nuts back there. Seemed to work that out. So overall, pretty happy with where we're at. I've got to figure out how to route my wires here. Obviously, I've just got to run under the seat right now, but eventually I have the two control cables coming out right here. So I think they're going to have to go through the side panel somehow, and the same with the wires. So probably end up building some kind of cover plate or something for that. Still struggling a little bit right now. This is the these are actually kind of neat. These are the trim pieces I bought for the switches that I bought, and they interlock. It's kind of hard to tell there probably, but anyhow, you can put 4 together, 3 together, 2 together, or 10, whatever you want to, and just interlock them. But kind of put them right there, thinking that you could see them through the steering wheel, which is probably okay on this side. This side over here, I really don't like having the same amount of switches over there and the throttle on the same side. Long story short, so I need 3 more switches over here. That includes 1 spare. The tack and speedo work out okay, and that loud noise was actually the trim ring that was right here. So I think all this works pretty good, how I've got these all laid out. Obviously need to work on tightening the spacing up. Still trying to figure out where to put the radio. Thought about putting it over here. Kind of sort of hate to cut a hole in my dash after spending all this time on it, but that may be what I do. One other thing I thought about was I've got lots of room right here where I could actually put a radio vertical and put it actually on the passenger side, not the driver's side, but basically the mirror image of this. Where you're in the driver's seat, you could look over and adjust it. You know, the drawback to that, I'm not sure how CD player works sideways, although I can't remember the last time I played a CD out on the lakes, usually XM. But overall, very happy, and hope you guys are having a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.